That Gord Downie's world would instantly change in Kingston, Ontario is frustratingly fitting. Iconic Canadian city where a man as iconic a Canadian as any can get grew up. December 2015, on a wander through his Kingston, Gord Downie had a seizure. An emergency room visit led to news at least one Canadian gets every hour, a brain tumor. Nastier than most, like this one, it's a glioblastoma multiforme. As much as Downie's doctors try, it is terminal.
Other notable people have had this tumor. Recently, Ted Kennedy, Joe Biden's son. So unfortunately, even with the greatest connections and money, there's no way to buy your way out of this.
Downie wasn't at the news conference. He's struggling with speech and the effects of surgery, chemo, 30 rounds of radiation. But planning, as performers do, one last Canada-only tour for the Tragically Hip's 14th studio album out next month.
Everything is quiet, little super dangerous, quiet enough to hear God rustling around in the bushes.
The new lyrics unnerving to consider now, but they were recorded long before the diagnosis.
You know, knowing Gord that way is, yeah, he was like, yeah, you know, I want to go play these songs for people.
If you know the Hip, you know Gord Downie is not exactly, as his doctor put it, the sort of performer who sits in a rocking chair playing the banjo. So fatigue will be a worry. He'll have a prompter for his lyrics just in case. If it helps him at all, kind thoughts abound. From the Prime Minister, Gord Downie is a true original who's been writing Canada's soundtrack for more than 30 years. From the leader of the NDP, it's a very heavy day for lovers of Canadian music. Hashtag courage is for Downie today, and so is this.
My dad is a Tragically Hip fan, and my friend's boyfriend is a Tragically Hip fan. They're like two completely different demographics.
The feelings that you give to like Canadians is something that will like represent this country well for years to come.
It's hard to imagine what it's like for Gord Downie to hear all these things said. He really should know. More thoughts are coming his way. Adrienne Arsenault, CBC News, Toronto.